what I've noticed in the last few days for me is that I'm writing down my stats, I'm weighing my food, I'm doing everything to stick with the protocol and get into the pair of jeans I want and, you know, play with them and have a great time in the summer and, you know, bathing suit. But it's so much more than that. It's so much more than that. This is a do-over. And you don't get do-overs a lot. And a lot of times you shouldn't. A lot of times the experiences that you have, you learn from them and you take that lesson and you don't want to do it over. In this situation, I'm really happy that not only do I have a do-over for this time period, but I have a do-over when I get to P3 and P4 and forever. I now know that sugar, starch, fatty foods do not need to be a part of my future. What I want to know is do you guys get that feeling too? And when you get that feeling, how do you make it stick? I have the opportunity to listen to and watch other people's stories from loading all the way to P4, and I get to see it in a 2-day period in like a time warp. And I see them dedicated and so sticking to the protocol, and then I see these little breaks during the protocol and they're given a do-over each time, every day. But then I see old patterns in P3 and P4 and I wonder, when was that shift for you again? Because I don't want that last shift. I just want the first shift of I get a do-over and I get to establish my life now however I want so that I'm supportive of a healthier life. So I'm supportive of not having to do this again. And I want to know what changes, because I'm looking at this experience as not only am I getting to my ideal BMI, but I'm also getting the chance to mess up, and I'm getting the chance to practice, and I'm getting the chance to ingrain these healthy thoughts into my brain so that when I have the option of everything in the world, which the truth is we have the option of everything in the world right now, we are choosing to stick with the protocol. But we have that option just like we did 20 days ago and just like we will 5 days in the future. And not only going to pay attention to what goes in my body, but what goes on my body. And shoot, it's saving me so much money using this baking soda. And I cleared up a zit the other day by making little pastes of the baking soda and putting it on. And my normal stuff is like 18 bucks for a little jar. It's really good. I mean, but it's $18 for a little jar. And I would rather spend that $18 at a lesson to learn how to row or to learn how to, you know, play ping pong better or bowl or, you know, shoot arrows or run or hike or climb a mountain. And I'm jumping on this shift wagon or whatever you call it, this shift, this way that my mind is starting to think with everything I've got, because for me, having the point of view that I'm being given the opportunity to get now and having the success that I've had in the last 12 days, well, 14, I mean, I gorged really well. I'm going to take it and I'm going to milk it, and I'm milking it much more than the serving we're allowed. So share with me. Let me know if you guys are having these, you know, esoteric paradigm shift thoughts, because this is going to stick. If you know the Wimmick story, I'll share it with you. It's all about, you know, what sticks on you and what doesn't. And if a label doesn't stick, maybe that's not your label. And if a label sticks, maybe there's a reason why. And I feel like all my labels have been cleared off and I get to decide if I want something to stick or even if I don't. So I'm having a really amazing experience, and I never would have thought that I would be having this. Share with me. I'm going to put up my email address. If you want the spreadsheet, send me an email and I'll give you some directions. I think it's really good. I've sent it to a couple people and the feedback so far has been really great. So keep me informed. I'll keep you informed and we'll do this together.